When the Western people hear about Ethiopia, what do they think about Ethiopia?
Anytime their country's in the news, it is either because of war or famine or some long distance runner broke the world record, which are all pretty extreme things if you think about it.
They think Ethiopia is starving, drought, war, famine. That is all that is portrayed about Ethiopia. But what if I tell you that there's something different about Ethiopia, that the Western media doesn't show the real picture of Ethiopia?
It's not even this clean in London. It's so clean here. It's spotless. Look, there's nothing on the floor.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Lucas, what do you think about Ethiopia, Addis Ababa? Looking at it.
Very new modern city. It's amazing. With
okay.
a metro.
And is it only necessary that we have to portray Ethiopia in a negative way? That's not. So I have visited Ethiopia several times. I think 3 times. 2 times. The first time when I went to Ethiopia, that was around October 2024. And I went again around July 2025. And then I had also a layover in Ethiopia, but during my layover, I never really explored Ethiopia, but I was just having a short layover. So I can say maybe I visited 2 times. But this is my take about Ethiopia. So if you're new here, thank you so much for clicking. And if you're a returning subscriber, as always, thank you so much for always clicking and watching my video. So in today's video, I'm gonna be giving you my take. I'm gonna be talking more about my experience of all the times that I have explored Ethiopia. What are the things that the Western media talks about Ethiopia, and what is the reality about Ethiopia? If you haven't yet subscribed, please make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss out any of our amazing content that we post about Africa. I am Pan-Africanist, and I really love promoting my own continent. Before I visited Ethiopia, I used to hear a lot of things that Ethiopia is not safe, Ethiopia people are not so friendly. If you go to Ethiopia, you'll be kidnapped, you know, come back. So this is all what the social media talks about Ethiopia. But when I booked my flight to Ethiopia, you will be shocked. My experience in Ethiopia was really amazing. When I reached at the airport, people were so friendly, and I was like, is this the Ethiopia that they used to talk about? Like, the people are not so friendly. Like, I was really, really shocked when the reception that I received from Ethiopian people, from the airport to the hotel to the streets, like, people were really so warm, welcoming. They were so generous. They were so nice. I couldn't really believe that I was treated in such a way by Ethiopian people. Ethiopia is one of the countries that is growing very, very fast. When you look at Addis Ababa, you can see the modern architecture, the way how Addis Ababa is growing very, very fast. I never really expected that Addis Ababa is this way developed, like even comparing to my country where I come from, Uganda, like our capital city. Like, I was moving in the streets of Addis Ababa. That's why you see my first video, I said, is this Africa, not Europe? It's not just that I was comparing Addis Ababa with Europe, but the whole concept was to show you that it's not only the West that is so developed, that you can get beautiful roads, that you can get nice walkways, beautiful restaurants, amazing hotels, but my whole concept was to show you that you can still live a luxurious life in Africa. So that's why I named my video like, not Europe, but Africa. Though other people were like, Harriet, why are you comparing Europe and Addis Ababa? Addis Ababa is only Addis Ababa. No. So my whole concept was to show you that even Africa, we have the same things that you can still get in the West. So you can still live that luxury life in Africa. We can have nice roads, we can have nice hotels, we can have nice restaurants. Yeah, so that was it. And let's talk about tourism in Ethiopia. Ethiopia is one of the countries that is rich in culture. Guys, rich in culture, rich in history. You can visit in Ethiopia and you don't have a taste of their charming coffee. I call it charming coffee. Buna. Buna is something that you can sip. You just take one sip and you feel like, oh my God, I am in another world. And you know coffee originated from Ethiopia. So if you haven't yet tasted Ethiopian coffee, you better taste Ethiopian coffee. And when you talk about their food, injera is the only thing that you can find in Ethiopia. Actually, it's the unique food that you never find anywhere. It is only eaten by Ethiopians and Eritreans. So my taste was really amazing because it's not something that in a country where I come from, yeah, we have Ethiopians, so if you want to have their food, you can just go to Ethiopian restaurants or Eritrean restaurants. So it's something that you can have a taste and immerse yourself in their culture. It was really nice, like having their food. And something that I liked so unique about Ethiopia is raw meat. The whole of my entire life, I had never tasted raw meat. I have always seen raw meat at the butchers. Of course, you go and buy and prepare it from home. So this time round, I said, I must give it a taste, you know. Ethiopians eat raw meat and it's really yummy. So it's something that I really tasted. So they have a unique culture. That's something that you can try out if you happen to visit Ethiopia. So let's talk about the safety, because this is the whole matter of things. Most times the media portrays Ethiopia as having war. It's not a safe place. That's why you see over all the social media headlines like Ethiopia is dangerous, don't go to Ethiopia. But let me tell you guys, Ethiopia is very safe. I went to different parts of Ethiopia. I never only visited Addis Ababa, the capital city of Ethiopia, but I went to different parts of the city and also beyond, and it was really very safe, not like what the social media always says, don't visit Ethiopia, they will kidnap you, they will kill you, you know? So I went everywhere and I was really very safe. Like I never experienced anything like dangerous, like what all this whole concept like the media always says Ethiopia is not safe. So if you would love to visit Ethiopia, you can still visit Ethiopia 2025. And also, there are a lot of festivals that you can experience in Ethiopia. You know, Ethiopia has got a different calendar compared to ours. I think they are 7 or 8 years behind our calendar. Yeah, so it's something that you can experience and also celebrate their Meskel festival. They have a lot of festivals that normally happen in Ethiopia, and it's really fun. It's really fun, yeah. And still talking about tourism, you know, the first human came from Ethiopia, and that is Lucy. So if you want to visit the first human, and that is Lucy, I think Lucy is either 4 million years or 2 million years or 3 million years. I don't still remember, but yeah, if you want to know more, I posted one of my videos, so you can check out that video and see. So there's a lot you can see. They have also all the churches, yeah, churches that were built way back before even we were born, you know, during back in the days. And also they believe that the Ark of Covenant rested in Ethiopia. So you can visit those Aksum churches, St. George, yeah, and all are found in the northern part of Ethiopia, the Semliki Mountains. There is also the hottest place in the world, and that is in the northern part of Ethiopia. So there is a lot you can really see about Ethiopia. And recently Ethiopia also launched the dam, guys. So all the things you get to see that they are in Ethiopia. So don't believe what the media tells you. You know, sometimes I believe this Western media just talk negative things about Africa because they don't want Africa to come together, and they don't want us to grow, or they don't want our brothers from different parts of the world to visit us or to discover more about their motherland or their Africa. And what I normally believe is when someone tells you don't go to this place, I feel like they're trying to avoid you from discovering something, or maybe from growing, or maybe because they have seen that there's something about you, so they try to make you like to go to that place. So but my take is always don't listen. Yeah, someone can tell you something, but don't believe it, you know. Yeah, just say okay, oh yeah, but try your level best to see and find it from the ground, you know. I love discovering from the ground. So when they told me don't visit, I said no, I should visit, because why are they telling me not to visit, you know? And Ethiopia is one of the countries that I had longed to visit, you know. I have a connection with Ethiopia. My tribe, where I come from, Uganda, is connected to Ethiopia. They originated from Ethiopia. So I had always wanted to visit, you know, Ethiopia, because of their culture, because of their history, and a lot of things that I have always heard about Ethiopia. So if you haven't yet visited Ethiopia, please make sure you visit Ethiopia. And oh my God, I was really overblown by the modernization, like the modern architecture in Ethiopia, how Ethiopia is growing really very fast. And Addis Ababa, guys, Addis Ababa will wow you 1,000 times. I think is one of the cities in Africa right now that is growing so fast when you look at their infrastructure development. Yeah, I appreciate the government of Ethiopia. You're doing amazing. I think most of the African countries can look up to Ethiopia and see what they are really doing. So let me know in the comment section what you think about this video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. And if you haven't visited Ethiopia, visit Ethiopia. No one has paid me to do this video, but I am just giving you my take. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. See you all